Hey. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart, and today we are playing Blueprints. My most recent revelation was that when they suggested getting a notebook, I don't think there is an in-game notebook. So I got one in real life. Before we open any rooms, I've got a series of 4 numbers that I'm going to plug into this combination lock. Over here by this weird orchard. Alright, my first and best guess is I found this red note. It was either in the boardroom or the dining room. And it said the safe code is not 9083. And honestly, I was like, why would they tell me that? It doesn't narrow it down at all. Huh. Well, it's not the gate code either, then. I thought I was brilliant. I was like, well, that must be the code for something else, then. Let's see. The next number I had a letter from my dad that had some note on it. It said like SKR, and then it had 4 digits. 76789. Right? Yeah. Okay. My last random guess. The blueprints order number 5254. Well, man, I really felt like I was going to get somewhere today. Still feel like 9083 was the smart one. So if I'm going to leave something on here, it would be that. Zero 83. So my other guess, if that is not the safe code, that maybe the safe code is very similar to that. Right, like 908. Ooh, I thought you were a compass for a second. All right, shenanigans. I don't know why, but for some reason, I make this a tiny room. Everything seems to make a lot of sense right off the bat. All right. What we're going to do is we green everything. Whoops. Oop. And then we make this white. But what if, and I'm curious, what if, so like I can make any one of these white. Let's try the first one. We'll just have like a different one be white every single time. Unless, is this gray thing in the same position every time? Oh, I've screwed up. Oh, God. Oh, no. What have I done? All right. Gymnasium should always be off. Dark room, I'm going to leave on for once, and we'll leave garage on. I'm going to fix whatever it is I've done here. And I'm going to make this one white because it's got the thing. Maybe. A key card entry system we want off. If we need it on, we can turn it back on later. You see, I'm in the process of solving puzzles the way you do. Fake it till you make it. Now, hang on. I clearly know exactly what I'm doing. I'm pretty proud that, like, we solved this on the first day. Even found clues to help us solve it. So this is 25 minus 10. This is 17 minus 6 minus 4. So 7 times 1 is 7. 1 times 1 divided by 1. That's my favorite. Key card. You gotta go back. Let's turn key card entries back on. You keep the spare room, because a corridor can be handier later on. Speaking of puzzles we know how to solve, parlor. Now this one we somehow always get right too. The gems are in a box with a statement. So this is definitely true, which means one of these is false. Okay? The gems are in the black box. So if we know this is false, then this one can't be true, which means this one has to be true. So it's in a box without a statement. It's in white. What? The gems? Because that's a lie. Wait. Yep. It's early. We're allowed to be dumb. To the den. Man, I've lost a lot of steps. Apparently going for that morning jog to wherever was a bad idea. Trunk is locked. I like trunks. Been to the drawing room once before. I think I'm curious about the chapel. The chapels are like a very interesting room. I did write down all of these, except I don't think I wrote down the maid. Yeah, I don't have number 5. 1 second, everybody. Where's my pen? Alright. I'm wondering if these correspond to various rooms. Like, do I find something super secret? I open all of these in the correct order? Like, where's number 1? Like, if I start with, like, I don't know. See, the thing is, she looks like a garden. But, like, there's a farmer, too. And then there's, like, the equestrian. Like, they're all hunt rooms. Or outdoor rooms. Alright. I'm overthinking things. Gotta go this way. Secret passage. I like this. Alright, we're gonna go green. What happens if I put a green room right in the middle? Oh, this is fun, because I can't do any of the ones with the gem requirements, so we get to go to the aquarium for the first time ever. Species. Bedroom. Is that a gem? This poor fish has to go to work. And that's like the outdoor room. I wonder... These rooms matter? There's a laundry room? I think that's the guest bedroom. There's the patio. So curious. That's none of these rooms. We're gonna hallway this. What do you have to say? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, which means if we go to the West Wing, they're more likely to be unlocked. Because that's a lie. Closet? What's this? Each time I collect 3, earn interest. Nice. So if we could find, like, the vault again, we could be extra rich. I'm gonna try pantry. Banana. A nook. gonna try and get this to go like back up. Which we kind of have to go through the gym. The gym's powered off, so I don't think I lose 2 steps. Alright, I think it's in our best interest to go down to try to get like some more rewards. Like if we got some gems. That would be good. Then we can like increase the chance that we can get stuff, you know? What day is today? Today's day 10. I don't think anything special's happening at the store. That's the number 10. Good morning, Sugar. Good morning, JC. Did I mention I'm so glad to see you guys today? Yesterday, oh, hang on. Where do we want to go? We go to the chapel and try to go up. Or you go back to the billiard room and try to go up. Let's go up this way. Dead end. Discover less common floor plans when drafting in the library. Well, I don't know if I do want to go to the library. Like, it's kind of a waste because, like, it can't go anywhere. But checked out a book. The Pump System. Paul Withers and Jean Ribon. Anyway, I'm very happy you're here today. Yesterday, I had a 0 viewer day, which I don't think I've had in like a year. And I think part of it is that the fact that like I hopped into this game and I was like, nobody watch this. Play it for yourself, then watch it. Okay, yeah, the Pump System. EPCW Pump System is engineered specifically for the luxury requirements of today's indoor, in-ground swimming pool and spa. The EPCW system is also expandable, allowing you to see multiple pumps to control the water flow and the volume to several different designated tanks and aquatic house features, be it an aquarium, fountain, or good old-fashioned swimming pool. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub for your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. One button for each water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button, select a water source you'd like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, the water can be adjusted from the source of its corresponding button selected. Yeah, we did figure this out. After you selected the source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out, which will initiate flow to and from one of your supply tanks. Yeah. The pump may be connected to 1 or 2 more tanks, allowing you to retrieve even more water, recommended for larger Olympic-sized pools. Alright, so I actually figured out how to do this, and there's no more information. Anything cool about these names? Nobody's checked out this book since 1987. Anything secret here? You wish to read more about a specific room in the house, press R? Oh, neat. You went to bed before you streamed yesterday, so you missed it? And you're supposed to be sleeping right now. Aren't we all? Like, I'm a little torn. I'm so excited to play this game. Hang on. Where's the library checkout? Because I want a new book. Temporal records. Yeah, that's me. I broke my parlor record today. I had like a perfect puzzle score. And here's the scrapbook. Never made a contraption. I really want to do this. There's a secret with the magnifying glass here. Maybe one day, the bunk room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. I haven't done any of these. I don't think I've seen in the office. Alright, where's the library checkout? I know I can check out books, right? Maybe I have to come here again to lose this for good? Was someplace obvious. I'll have to like recheck the tapes. Alright, well, if we can't go here, we gotta go back to the... Let's go back to the beginning and check these 2 rooms. Because we've got, like, the opportunity to make those little tiny rooms. Definitely gonna run out of steps. I also saw, like, the option to, like, drain the aquarium in the pump room. That feels kind of like a dick move. Like, what happens to the fishies? Darkroom boudoir. Magnifying glass. We could go back to the library. We can read the hidden message. Alright. You know the safe is here. The singing company. The safe code is not supposed to be 90... Clear that. 9083. It feels like this doesn't have any power to it. Okay, what if it was instead 3809? Okay, what if it was upside down and it was 3806? Okay. That was a hunch. Other things it could be 6, 7, 8, 9. Not that. Okay. The company that made this safe also sent me a letter once with the number 5254. I tried. Try 1, 2, 3, 4. Why not? No good. There's a secret on this. A secret in the lights. No numbers typed anywhere. All right. So I've got 15 steps left. I want to make sure I can make it back to the library. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. All right, so if we have to make it back to the library, we need to do it now. Because we're going to lose the game if we don't. Unless this is full of fruit. Nope, dice and money. All right. Take my money, Chapel. We can get one bonus room in here. You've never been to the garage. You could also go to the code check, but I'm going to go to the garage. What is this? We can just leave. So many keys. Like we triggered a music event. Christoph, this is the third time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Oh, Christoph. Driving gloves? Can I take the car? There's a ladder out there. What? Let's see. Library is kind of rare. The garage is equally rare. But this is a dead end that requires gems. So I should use this. Like I had to choose between like two things to solve in the puzzle. I do love this little bridge here though. What I'm really curious about, can I unlock this gate for future exploration? The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. I think this is the first time I've ever actually done anything like that. Like, not a lot of permanent stuff carry over. I'm glad my steps don't seem to be draining super fast. Whoa. Trading post, items for trade, root cellar, rooms in your house, more likely to contain dig spots. I've never seen anything like this. I'm going to redraw and see like what else we can get. Make an offering to receive a blessing. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of money. 2 special items. Alright, I'm going to go to the shrine. We're running out of steps, so I could use a blessing. Oh, what a pretty room this is. Hello. Making an offering of money may result in the bestowal of beneficial blessings that will last for several days. Have all of my money. The blessing of the general. After I draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems for the next 3 days. Thanks, General. This is exciting. The music keeps going, though. Which, you know, for those watching, it's a great thing. But, like, they're going through some, like, copyright issues currently. Like, they're flagging all my videos and trying to tell me I can't make money off them. Now, what is this? Oh! I think I know exactly where I am. Maybe. Like... Hang on, I've lost my orientation. I don't know if I have ever been out that way. Okay. Can I make it to the library? Answer's probably not. Let's try. Go on, I've got a magnifying glass. Let me go. Exactly 1 step short. Run up the stairs. We got this. No. It's all right. We got a permanent upgrade. And even a little bonus blessing. Got an outer room. Nice. We learned all the combinations that don't work. Day 11. Do we start with the outer room? It feels like a mistake to start from the outer room. Because if you start out here... Special items. That actually could be pretty good. Give me sledgehammer and magnifying glass. Alright, these might be great. So maybe it wasn't a mistake to start from that room. Oh, I've got no bridge over here. And it makes sense, like, that area can change, maybe? Like, when I drew a garage over there, Thought I had more of a road. Like, let me take a peek over there. Like, a garage came out and there was a road. It doesn't look like there's a road out there anymore. And so what's on the other side of that little creek might change. All right. Whenever I enter this room, gain 2 steps. Cool. That's right. There might be something special about you, but I don't know it. I imagine it has something to do with the blue necklace. Ah, passageway would be great. Instead, I'm gonna nook. Before I go too far over there. I want to draft some of these rooms. When drafting, you may spend gems for redraw floor plans. Like, I have that many gems, dang. Give me closets. Keys and key cards. Over here. Storeroom. Just trying to get, like, stuff, you know? May seem like a bad plan because I blocked off, like, all but one exit. That's a really good exit. Whenever I draft a bedroom, that would be nice. Go spare room. I don't care if this door is locked. I've got the keys. Here we've got security. Which is good because you can increase the number of keycard doors. And if the power was off for some reason, they'd all be unlocked. Hang on. That's high. Offline mode. Unlocked. There we go. And I mean, like, we've got the key card, so it's fine that they're open. I don't have a lot of gems. I want to go this way. We can get the garage again. Terrace seems kind of nice, but let's open the ability to, like, go in multiple directions. Now, if we go this way, it doesn't matter if it's a dead end. Just save the dining room. You go billiard room, because this is the hardest puzzle to fail. Because we know how to do maths. And even if we didn't know how to do maths, like, the puzzle just resets. What is that? The bullseye changed. What does that mean? Said it was hard to fail, but What's the square mean? What's a bullseye worth? Is it worth 30 points? No, well, that wouldn't make any sense. Like, if it's worth anything above 20, like, we couldn't add 3 to it. 3 plus 3? Maybe. 6? Fortunately, there's only 20 numbers to guess. Once we figure it out, once we find the solution, we can figure out what it means. Squared? It was squared. So 1 plus 3 squared would be 16. 5 squared minus 5 is 20. And my reward for this is like 2 keys? Come on. You deserve, I don't know, something like a Nobel Prize in mathematics. We trying to find out the hypotenuse of a coconut-laden swallow? Are they triangular? Here's the conference room. Whenever items would be spread, they go here. This is where we found this. The safe code is not 9803. Because red memos are lies. So it's the most useful memo ever. Reading items, anything secret and cool? No, you're just tutorial notes. The cake is a lie? Heard something to that effect, yes. The observatory. Which we can't do. Okay, fine. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So doors over here are more likely to be locked. We still don't know the safe code. The general is going to protect us from chapel problems. Is that my money leaving? Is the general a lie? He might have been. Take the parlor. I think whatever the 2 gems are worth more than $4. Alright. The other 2 statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are empty. This box and the white box are both empty. This is a true statement, which means one of these is a lie. Box and the white box, this box and the blue box. Except they're not identical wording. Because this one says blue and this one says white. Which means this statement is a false. Which means it has to have the gems because the others have to be true. I'm rich. We've got so many ways to go up. We should explore down while it's safe to do so. You know what I mean? Because they're less likely to be locked, so we can, like, we're more likely to kind of stockpile things. We've never been in a bedroom. Would be nice if I got the nursery first. Or should we just go to the bunk room for the sake of never being to the bunk room? Going. Keys. Can I play didgeridoo blocks? Camp Colonel. Can I go up here? Wait, is somebody starting a real fire here? There's the little hamster. Run, my guy. Honestly, this is kind of a cool room. I wouldn't mind sleeping in a room like this. Ooh, what do we have here? Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room. Hey, wait, I'm Simon. I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be. But today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he had in his entire life. Yeah, eat it, Herbie. Whoa. Hang on. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw away my model airplane in the bushes outside. I got it back. And if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book. Even though he is older, he is a crybaby. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survive sharing a room. All things being said, wouldn't have it any other way. I would still rather have a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home. Sincerely, Simon. Alright. I don't think there's anything secret or hidden here. Except today. One thing I learned yesterday is that there's the existence of things called tomorrow rooms. I don't know what that means. Herbie is mean and really stupid. Today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp. Let's see. Today does not presents. He threw. Okay, so he got the model plane back. I thought maybe I could find it. But here's the thing. Okay, well, it's still today. I was like wondering like if this is like the future or if he's trapped in tomorrow or something weird and metaphysical like that, then like maybe I could find a model airplane in the bushes. Let's see. Anyway, let me double check. I am the red writing, so I am the red prince. Am I? Does that make my brother Herbie the blue prince? Got so many questions. Herbie, is that you? You've been transformed into a hamster. Did the hamster have bunk beds in his enclosure? He does. So where's your brother? He probably ate him. Hamster things. Let's go this way. What is this? Mr. Lowry. I feel like names are important. Ooh, I do like libraries. In fact, I really like libraries. Yay. So I've got the book checkout form now. Last time we got the pump system manual. I want to get Swimbird. Because we found in the archives that Marion, aka Mary Marigold, the children's author, wrote 2 books, The Red Prince and Swimbird. Swimbird was for the Blue Prince, I think. Who am I? What is Swimbird? Where am I? So confused. Wait, I have a magnifying glass. Doop, 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 doop. Can I see the details of the blessing? Yes. After you draft a red room, if you have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 gems. Oh, okay. So what this means is if I put... it all makes sense. I got confused because I thought something said negating red rooms, which I think was like the nuclear shelter, like the bomb shelter that I didn't draft. And so ranks are like the level of this area. So if I put a red room on this floor, this floor, this floor, and this floor, I get 5 gems. Also, somehow I could manage to loop this around and go down here and put red rooms here, but that seems more difficult. I don't think we're gonna general here. Permanent additions, nice. There are multiple permanent additions. All right. Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. Is that you, Herbert? What's that behind you? Reddington. Does the Reddington thing have anything to do? This orchard. Curious. There was another library book that I could get, which was like Exploring Reddington, written by like a guy who visited this house. So I really want to check this out. Most drafted chapel. I don't know why I keep getting the chapel. I feel like it's because I don't care about money, since I lose it all at the end of the day anyway. Most paid for security observatory. Yeah. Contraptions I've made none. Really need to get around to that. But here's why we're here. Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Purchase. Nice. Maybe one day the wine cellar. Office and nursery. Well, I did the nursery once, Which means the wine cellar and office are the only rooms that I've never been to. At least that I've unlocked yet. Alright, yeah, magnifying glass this. Like, these black notes are almost always like little tutorial things, but there was one time when it actually told you how to solve one of the puzzles. I'm gonna keep looking at them. I've never been to the laundry room or the wine cellar. Launder currency. I don't have any. Go to the wine cellar. Why not? Ding, ding, ding. That's just it? Money? I mean, I'm down. While I'm here, I want to see if this book updates in real time. It does. That's cool. We need the office. And have I really never gotten the nursery? Can't, like, I don't believe that. It's like, we saw the laundry room. And I don't think I've ever been in there. Most avoided means it showed as a draft pick and I chose a different option. That makes sense. So, like, laundry room wasn't on there because I've never had it as an option before. Very interesting. Do love observatories. Like, observatories are always good. Ooh. Broken lever. One of these days, I'll find out where to stick that. The observatory is always good. Because every time you look through it, you gain a star. And so, like, that's one of the meta progression things. I think if it takes us like 70 days, eventually we're gonna get like multiple piles of bonuses. Less likely to find items. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, it's very unlikely we're going to get the 5 gem bonus today, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a courtyard in here. Is there anything for me here? No? E-card. Walk-in closet. 4 items. Oh, and these indicators are how rare the room is. Is that it? Well, we're running out of options. We have to keep going. This is a big oof on my remaining steps. I don't know that I care. Unlock rank 9. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain stuff. Oh, and we've never been to the kitchen. Oh wait, no, yeah, we have. I don't have any money. Add morning room to today's draft pool. I was very curious. Okay, that menu is the same on either side. All right. Get me in that antechamber somehow. You go to the den a lot. All right, so I can't go in here, but I have a lever. What can I do with a broken lever? What's this? Car keys. I think maybe I screwed up with the car keys, because there's no way I can get like a garage in the middle of the house. Right? Maybe I can. Let's find out. I've never been to a rumpus room. But if we get the passageway, we open a lot of options. All right, I'm gonna hold off on going that way. The ballroom. Whenever I enter the ballroom, set my money to 2. That would then be a dead end. But I've never been in the ballroom. Let's go. Oh no, all my money. Hey, all my money. Under these stairs the dance is held, and to the floor we are compelled. The gowns glide on and music swells, and at the end the clock strikes 12. What that means only time can tell. To remain for one last dance and spin and again around clock hands. As they turn a second chance, they to rise above the falling sands, the true time lost in past romance. Okay, cool. What's the secret message? See anything? It says 6. The last song I saw said 8. At the end. Page 7. So I've got page 6, 7, and 8. What does this mean? Play the piano? Clara and Simon. Wait. An Eclipse Ball, 1952. It might be another 4-digit number we pop into the orchard. Sarah and Simon. I know her. What I'm wondering is if that's my mom, would that be my dad? Am I a Simon Jr.? Under these stars, the dance is held. 6, 12, 2, 1 second. Might be 2. I don't know. It's like 1,000 clues and I understand none of them. Oh, it's Clara's bedroom? I mean, we could plug 1952 into the boudoir and, like, just see if that's the safe code. Like, we're in the neighborhood. $1952. Nope. Running out of keys. The laboratory. Or we could go to the dining room and get a ton more steps. You like experimental house features. We're running out of spaces to go, but let's just do the dining room for now because it's kind of safe. Money. I have so many items. It's a shame we're gonna lose them all very soon. Alright. Plus an additional 10 if I have an aquarium. Yeah, I'm gonna eat you. The office. The Chamber of Mirrors. I can draft second copies of rooms I already have in my house. How rare are you? It looks like a dead end, but also not. Like, if you look on the map here, there's like little marks where doors would be. And so it feels like you could escape from this one. But I am going to go to the office. There are very important things I need to do here, and I've never had the opportunity before. I'm just looking all around. Is that... That's a floppy. Floor plan upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. That sounds so important. Rajit, please check if any of the books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Light of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be Hearings or Herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Queen Count Lord Baron's Major. Flight, March, Fall, Passing, Hearing. Airing. This is Simon Sr. Or maybe it's me in the future. Who knows? What is the deal with you? Like, I'm wondering, like, if something weird like the mole travels on her face. Like different portraits. Insert disc. Yeah, I'm getting there. Alright, let's do it. Can I swim in the pool? I can't swim in the pool, but I can drain the pool. I ran out of steps before I could figure out what that does. Scanning disk. Okay. Storeroom data has been found on the upgrade disk. It will now have the chance to permanently enhance the room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay, so I can choose which of these is most important to me. I feel like gems are the most valuable resource. Like, I've found loads of money in the vault. But like 10 money? That's huge. 1 gems. Okay. What's this letter? The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. That's where it is. I don't think there is enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. West. Huh? So maybe there are 3 levers for the antechamber. I wonder if they impact the different doors. Maybe the greenhouse lever is up here. Above the antechamber? Because I've never seen a greenhouse in the house. Did find a secret garden key once, though. Alright. Welcome to the Mount Holly home office. Log into the estate. Swang Song. This contraption connects to the internet somehow? Okay, email. This is very important. So many things to read. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on the definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Harley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter and Babbage. Let's see. DC power fuse box repair. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Thanks for the due diligence on this project. How am I going to get white in the middle? I have to turn everything purple, turn that one white. Then I have to break everything while being careful not to press a blue next to a green. It's so confusing. Okay, but I can figure that out. I should have taken a screenshot of that. Hey, there's still time. All right, back to the mailbox. Mick changes to the estate. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinney, and McDougal. Don't know those people, do I? The VAC indicator lights are installed per instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we'll fix it. Yeah, I did figure that bit out. But yeah, so we found the important email. Cool. Data transfers from Sync are not available. Is that because I don't have the security room this time? Staff services. Quest schedule change. Service is disabled. Okay, cool. Punch in. Also disabled. Miss Babbage. Staff announcement. Yeah. Is there anything extra noted here? This is Babbage. Special orders. You'd like to special order a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit to the commissary? Yes, I will order. I've never had a sleeping mask. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's try a sleeping mask. Yeah. Is there anything else I can do on this computer? Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's rooms. That includes the servants' quarters, the main chambers, currently on the estate. Yeah? I don't think I had either of those, but cool. Spread gold everywhere. Yay, money. All right. The office is a cool place. Cinca. Who are you? What's that in your hand? That chalk? No, seriously, who are you? I don't recognize that face at all. Also, I really want to zoom in on that. It just says Cinca Inc. So curious. So curious about so many things. All right. We've solved all the puzzles. The foundation does not reset each day? What? So the foundation will always be here? Sounds like a horrible thing to place. Oh. Oh. I think I get it. Like, things that happen in the foundation stay in the foundation? So does that mean... whatever state this foundation is in is the state it's going to stay in? But there's nothing I can do here. I could figure out how to power this elevator. Then maybe I could do something cool. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a storage chest in here where I could dump all my millions of items. Overthinking it. Why is it important that this room stays the same? Alright, I got nothing. But this opens up the possibility for 2 new rooms. Locked. Okay. Are you locked? Is that it? Is that the day? Is that the game? I do have security. Do I have... I don't have... breaker room. Would be the real good gift. Alright. I'm gonna try to run all the way outside, where we will try... what are we gonna try? We're gonna try 1952 as the combination for that last lock. You can also peek outside and look for a greenhouse. Whoa! Give me all of the money. I forgot I had this room. And with the coin purse, we got even more money. There's a store for me. There's the kitchen. But I think we'll be okay without it. Right, how do I get out of here? Through security. Like, there's no greenhouse out there. Wonder if there could be. And you see this door? This was what I thought like the garage would be leading to, but I think that's just the way to leave. Alright. Here we go. The next set of 4 digits I found. 1952. I'm so dumb. I need to like tug on it. So let's try the other numbers we've tried again. 9083. Tug. Oh. other numbers did we have? We had 6, 7, 8, 9. Give it a tug. We also had 5, 2, 5, 4. Tuggy tuggy. Sure, this will be obvious later on. But I think we're done for the day. That was a good day. I'm especially happy to get into the office. I wonder what that combination is going to do. Alright, hey, can I just spend the day out here? No? Alright. Calling it a day. $30 rooms. 6 of them were new. Taking a screenshot of that. I think that's the biggest I've made the house so far. Day 12. We've only done 2 complete days this stream. Like, I've been averaging like 4.5 days per stream, so it's a good sign that we're doing more and more. You keep popping in here. Ayo, items for train, hovel. Special floor plans cost steps instead of money. Add 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Both of these sound awesome. Let's schoolhouse. Very curious what that's going to teach me. Herbie. My brother sucks. Such a menace. Ooh. Guy here. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. The meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that when we are reluctant to see a small piece of Reddington history go. And I first wish to thank Lady Epson for our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there. She deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and the floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you who here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow owed demerits upon. Thank you all sincerely. My time here meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke at the end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Where's your gift, Mrs. Peterson? My gift now. Fuck. I'm wondering if the lady whose photo... Oh. Yoink. Very interesting. All right, so what I was about to say was I wonder if Mrs. Peterson was the person in whose photo was in the office on the desk, because what was in her hand looked like a piece of chalk. I believe she was standing in front of that mountain. And then I've pulled that little switch there, which lit that brazier, the brazier, and yeah, I'm a little more certain that it was Mrs. Peterson in the picture now. Okay. We've got 8 classrooms in the draft pool. These are none of them. But I do love a good library. We've got the new children's book, Swimbird. Mrs. Peterson. Mrs. Peterson. Mrs. Peterson. Simon, oh, I got to draft it when I was a little boy. And I didn't spell my name right. In 1985. Robert Sinclair checked it out first. And Babbage. Detective Bon Margle. Yeah, I think there's some kind of Ruffington Red Publishing. 1985. Swimbird. I am a dare bird. A daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird. Arrive on the wave bird. There's not I dare. Not a dare I would not do. There's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when they look at me. You are not a bird. You are not a you are not seabird. You are not swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, I dare not swim, I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, I dare not laugh, for if I do, or they will do it for me on my behalf. Dare not dream, I dare not speak, for my friends won't like the real me. I will say goodbye to my dreams in the sea. I wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Ah, what a wonderful children's book about feeling sad. Okay, well, anyway, now that we've had a good cry. Classroom? In cellar. I don't want to lose half of my steps this early. Anything else cool in here? MCCX3. Screenshot. What? Man, my Latin's rusty. 1213. Y'all know Latin? MCC X3 or 111. One, 2, 1, 3. One, 2, 1, 3. Let's give that a shot. We're close to the exit. Like, I do hate that this burns so many steps. What are you? One, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. 1, 2, 1, 3. Alright. We'll have to learn Latin and try again once we actually know what the number is. Like, all I know is... Oh, wow. I hardly know any Latin numerals at all. Or Roman numerals. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I know... What do I know? I know the storeroom has 2 gems. I know Roman numerals up to like Final Fantasy 14. Nah, I can go up to 19. I assume 20 is double X. 30 is probably triple X. But what is 40 in Roman numerals? Whenever I enter this room, gain steps. That's nice. I want star powers. Rooms with 4 doors are more common. I love it. You might not lose immediately. But I do want our classrooms, which we haven't found yet. 7 locked doors. We're gonna go chapel. We can activate the General's Blessing. That would be neat too. Double checking all these things around me. Sure nothing changes. I've memorized the chapel. That's what I'm trying to say. Could go to the code check. And go to the code check. Okay, give me a lockpick. Maybe we won't run out of keys. That would be an unfortunate way to die here. Great Hall again? Rotunda, which can rotate. Whenever you go into a rotunda, you should always look up. Although I gotta say, this kind of sucks rotunda-wise. Like, I get it's got mechanical purpose. Alright. Yeah, let's get a terrace. Green rooms cost no gems. I will take a gem. All you got for me? Fine, fine. All right. I'm gonna proceed this direction. Man, it really wants me to get that weight room. Darkroom's kind of cool. All right. Still wish I could figure out how to operate the darkroom. I think maybe I need to send power to it. But how? Look at that. It's a furnace. Alright, so we've got the 5 red rooms I need to activate the general bonus. Stop it. Whenever I enter the gymnasium, I lose. But what if I just never enter there? Finally, a classroom. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans each time. Wait, I can rotate? Oh, that's cool. You want classrooms. Teach me your ways. Color worksheet. Fill each object below with its correct color. Red, yellow. Those are blueprints. My favorite color is red. So 3 of these are wrong. If those are supposed to be blueprints, means 2 of the flags are wrong. This person's got 10 things correct. Oh, is the lizard supposed to be green? Here, give me the actual answers here. Ooh. All delicious apples. Colors. Are there flags in this room? There's this one. There's like a symbol hidden on it. This is a messed up world. Feels. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Yeah, that's a cotton, that's a coat. Difference is the letter A. Interesting. Okay. Did anyone actually pass this? You must really like red, says Caleb. He's got 2 correct. So none of the flags are supposed to be red. Assuming the lizard is supposed to be green, that means 2 of these flags are incorrect. So if these 2 are wrong, then one of these flags is incorrect. 2 of these are incorrect, so we got yellow, purple, orange. Yellow, orange, green. What does that mean for us? What does that mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, infinity, 9, 10. Want to do the homework. I want to leave the classroom. It feels so important. Okay. No matter what I do, I'm kind of stuck. Redraw. Total 3. Aquarium's nice, but I want the West Wing Hall. What's this? Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, ask the staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any Okay. Miss Clara. Who is Miss Clara? Why is that so familiar? I don't get privilege of drawing security, so we're gonna go to the billiard room. Good morning, buddy. You ready for school? 3 squared is 9. 4 squared, 16, minus 10 is 6. 5 squared minus 5 is 20. There's our key card. Anything hidden back here? No. Okay. Lockpick. Lose half my steps. Now would be a good time to do that. Here's the broken lever. We find it in this room a lot. At least like twice we found it here. Hey, the foundation is still there. That is interesting. Give me a red room. We can activate the general blessing. Now we've got lots of gems. And a metal detector, it turns out. Another tag with a 10. I've seen that painting before. I wonder what it means. Alright, so Marigold is doing all sorts of stuff. These guys. This is Caleb Manning. Mary Matthew Jones. You. I thought this was the picture of Clara. So, you're not Clara, is it the lady with the freckles? And we tried the lockpick. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's drafting pool. That sounds like the best. November. Day 1. Free pass into the apple. There's 2 gates on the back. 3 gates, 3 stairs. I think this is the code. Take a screenshot of that, but I think it's like maybe 5, 3, 3, 2. Or maybe backwards. The Great Hall partition plan for Wednesday, November 18th. Oh! It's the locked doors. Gotcha. So if I came in through this way, the first door on the right would have an exit. The last door on the left has an exit. Drafting strategy contents. So many things to read. Should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. While that is true, most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper. It is not the only color in which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create floor plans used to cause coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Horus, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the 4th era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to the innovation in the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who use hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, were only used when creating plans for bedroom, while orange floor plan would immediately inform the contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of drafting strategy, we'll explore different features of each floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie them to each color. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know that they found a room where they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they plan. They are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts. Bedroom enthusiasts. I like that. That's what I'm going to be called from now on. The mobility to be more carefree with their plans for the day. Bedrooms, violet. Associated steps, number of doors 1 to 2, extra items likely, synergies, sleeping mess, nursery, servants' quarters. Cool. Indoor verdure. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, natural resources in these spaces make them extremely appealing for those architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around green rooms will often involve drafting many of its colors possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of room to contain piles of dirt for digging. Green associated resources, gems, average numbers of door 2 to 3, extra items often. Cool. Synergies, green rooms, shovels, watering cans. Yeah. I don't think I've found a watering can. Is that a thing? Orange passage. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, the hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they're vital components to any house. The number of doors found in each hall provide the means for your rooms to add rooms to your house. More hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for an architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for those for expansion over pure resources. Keys. They do eat a lot of keys. Gold trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing convenient places for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. For the record, I'm reading all of these just in case they have some hint of something I don't know. But so far, this has all been very obvious. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that you may have found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with the shades of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement to the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life for the entire household. Extra items, never for free. Coin purse, coupon book, vault. Do love a vault. Negative space. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing an element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns. My alarm's saying I need to get the kids to... You get ready, buddy. Go for it. As they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft a red room are often rewarded with unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Shelter, tomato soup, and skilled players. Associated resource vexation. Prismatic rooms. You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans have more than one color in their design. These... Sorry, I didn't notice the maid's chamber had purple associated with. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, the floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery, as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. From the editor. As we reach the end of this volume, Drafting Strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all the colors and ideas of daring merit. At the end of the day, a color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity. Some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find color in all that we can call our own. That was fun. All right. So I read all of that, and I learned one thing. That maid rooms also count as bedrooms. What have we got? In the drafting studio, you will be able to find and choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your drafting pool. Oh, permanent changes do not reset each day. The Dovecot. When drawing the Dovecot, while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Solarium. I do love solariums. Are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. And then there's the casino. I do love gambling. I'm gonna get the solarium? Paint room for sitting surrounded by tinted glass panes. The room is ideal for tea in the afternoons. Man, I want a solarium. Setting wagers of any scale, and guests may be surprised to discover how much strategy is involved in the game's feature here. Buy-in of 2 gems is required for admittance to the exclusive room. And then there's this one. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned for her uncle for years to build this on the estate. Mary would be my mom. Do love my mommy. So this is all very difficult. I'm going to go for the solarium because I think it'll increase the rate at which I'm going to get like the really rare rooms that I really need to see more often. So it feels like the best one to get early, right? Because like I can always come back here. All right. It's been so long since I've looked at the map. We've got so many doors to go through. Oh, my kids are going to be late for school. So we're going to favor dead ends a little bit. Secret passage, 7 locked doors. I do understand the 7 locked doors now. And I do have lockpicks. Didn't get this one. All right. Lockpick. Yeah. And there's the secret door. while I'm lock picking around, see if we can get any others of these for free. Got this one. An upgrade disc. You need a computer. Do I have a security room? I don't have anything with a computer. Can I pick you? It's the classroom again. Is this classroom different? It's second grade. Mathematics, it's starting to add up. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I knew these. 2572. Yeah, okay. So this is just teaching you how to do not the parlor puzzle, the billiard room puzzle. Look at the colors. Room puzzle. Can I find the difference? One's a crate, the other's a chart. The difference, chart and crate, or is it graph and that flag's moved. Is that significant? Oh, classroom. Thank you for the apples. I wish I could do the homework. Is that weird? I want the game to give me more homework. I need a guest bedroom. Need it. Supposed to be taking my kids to school, but like they don't understand. Gotta solve the mysteries. Whatever you are? Oh! A shovel. Wonder how many times I've straight up missed items because they look so generic. Alright. Great news. There's lots of dirt to dig here. Coins. Eat. A turnip. Oh. I just jumped down there. These markings look kind of similar to the markings on the breaker. Whenever I enter this room, gain steps? Sure. Reddington, what is your mystery? And you? Who are you? Rumpus room. We've never rumpused. all of the money. Is there a coin? Ah! My eyes!
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon, a door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Cool. Let's see. So many things sound important here. I'll take the dice. Feel like we're nowhere near ending this day. Alright, well that was a rumpus. Here's the pool. How many steps do I have? Not a lot. Oh, but the pool is still drained from last time. Still can't help but feel like there's a secret door at the bottom there. So interesting. Okay. Keep going. I could go to the commissary. I can afford things. Plus, I think it's one of the special days. %50 off on the 20th. Yeah. So, like, the lying thing says closed from day 12 to day 16. It is day 12. Without? I just noticed that. So curious. What's the sleeping mask do again? Each time you enter a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Cool, cool, cool. I guess I'll grab a magnifying glass too. Why not? I'm locked. You can go back through the pool though. Whenever I draft a bedroom, gain 5 dealy bops. Detector's not going off. There's nothing cool here. But I am... Oh. Banana is not metal, it turns out. Herbie? I've read this book before. You'll have to go like, I don't know, episode 5 or through 9, somewhere in there. God, I love red. Alright, hang on. Let's just look closely. Thing secret up here? The Red Prince might not know about? The book. Wonder if that was some kind of clue about the lavatory? The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. There's a picture of him. Yep, that is what the words in the book are. I've learned nothing. All right, we go back to the foundation, we head down. I mean, like, we're learning a lot of things. For example, Mr. Alakazam said something about a door marked with a moon, which means this lady has something to do with it. Who is she? Less likely to find items. I think that's fine because I have all the items. And I should have gained steps because this is part bedroom. Door's locked. I have to go all the way back to the archives. Just to double check. Lock still seems too difficult to pick. I wonder if that changes at any point. Archive? Locked. That's my mom. And my mom is not the mysterious lady I need to look at. Spread keys throughout the house, walk-in closet. don't think I've ever been in the walk-in closet, have I? Telescope. Gain additional effect of each constellation observed observatory. Oh. This looks like the lady with the moon picture, but she has a freckle. Hi, can you make yourself breakfast? It's really nice of her. You say thank you? And I'm gonna go blind, because extra steps do not help us here. Trunk is locked. Then there's the classroom. Grade 3. What can we learn here? Use the elements below to form the answers to each question. H2OA is in a liquid state called teardrop. H2O in a solid state. Ice. Gaseous water. Interesting. Fluorine, uranium, and nitrogen is fun. Whole chart. It's classroom puzzles. Grade 3, delicious apple. Can I do anything here? Missing a couple. Yeah. Is this accurate? Hydrogen, helium. Helium? No. Feel like it's not? Like these would be like aluminum and stuff down here, right? That's what this is? But that's probably uranium, right? VRXE. Okay, so in a liquid state would be water. W. Where is AT? B. And on either side, PORN. ER. Is ER up here? There it is. EORNHOT. I've solved it. Son, you need to be in a different room for this puzzle. Love you. All right, let's... I'm going to run and try to solve the outdoor puzzle. I think I've got the code for the gate outside by the orchard. Go through the chapel, right? Yeah. So, what was the thing? I think I have a screenshot of it. Let me check my Steam real quick. Three, 2? That crazy? Like, that is crazy. Give it a shot. Okay, let's try 2, 3, 3, 3. No? Could I have interpreted that picture any other way? I'm gonna have to examine this like throughout the day. I'm gonna meditate on this. Because the path had a lot going on. Like, there were numbers of trees, there were numbers of paths, there were numbers of doors, and gates. What could it have been? I don't know. But it looks like we are done for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. This game's really starting to kick off. I feel like it helped that I started writing things down. But then again, almost none of it came in handy. I wrote down some numbers and they didn't really help, but I do have some new information. If we can get the breaker room, that would be really cool. It was really great that we opened the side gate. We found like those side doors. And we found Mr. Alakazam and we flipped a switch and did that. And we found all the classrooms. And there are 8 total classrooms. And I feel like classrooms are like the key to like spoiling all the puzzles for you. I'm going to read oh, I can make a wish. Oop. Hang on, I gotta sincerely make a wish here. Wish to make a living as a streamer? That ought to do. Have a good night. Thank you, M. Fatal, and thank you for popping in. The viewer count says 0, but I think it may be broken. Let me actually check Twitch, see how many people are actually watching. Maybe we'll raid somebody. Viewer count is wrong. It is very wrong. You are here. And as long as somebody's here, we'll find somebody to raid. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, Maddox. There are people here. At least 2. Alright, so who is playing fun games today? I've got another guy playing Blueprints. Do you want to You want to raid him? A good friend of mine, Danagast, he does stuff. If you guys are into blueprints right now, we can raid him. Yes, okay. Danagast is a really cool guy. He's always playing the hottest indie games. And it looks like he's got the side garden unlocked too. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.